it's Emma and I'm back with another astrology video, and in this video I'm going to be going over the differences between the sidereal zodiac and the tropical zodiac. I get a lot of people asking me questions about this, asking me which one is more accurate or which one should I be using. There's a lot of misinformation about this, so I'm going to try to clear all of that up today and give you a proper analysis and explanation on these two different ways to read charts to hopefully help you to decide for yourself which system you want to use when you're reading charts. I decided to do this video today because especially recently I've been getting a lot of comments asking about this topic on my TikTok, on Instagram, in DMs. People are asking me which one is more accurate, the sidereal zodiac or the tropical zodiac. Which one do I use? Which one do I recommend? There's a lot of misinformation. So the first thing that I want to say is they are both accurate. They are both just different systems and different ways to read charts, but they are both accurate. One is not better than the other, in my opinion. However, there is this feud, or there's this huge debate where some people feel very passionately that one is better than the other. And I'm going to, in this video, clear up what each system is for the sidereal zodiac and the tropical zodiac so you can understand better what each of these zodiacs are based off of, so that can help you more. But they each have their own specific way of reading charts, and it's their own unique system. So it's not really a question of which one is better, it's more of you understanding how both of these systems work and which one you want to use for yourself. Now, the first thing I want to clear up is how a lot of people ask me which type of astrology I practice, sidereal or tropical. So this is the first common misconception, that sidereal and tropical are different types of astrology. They're not different types of astrology. They are just different zodiacs, different ways to pull up charts with a different system of the zodiac. They're not different techniques. We're not talking about the types of techniques here. So Indian or Vedic astrologers typically work with the sidereal zodiac. However, not all do, and they can work with the tropical zodiac. So some do. Most Indian or Vedic astrologers work with the sidereal zodiac though. And then most Western astrologers work with the tropical zodiac. However, some do work with the sidereal zodiac. So it's not a question of the techniques or the type of astrology you're using. They're just different zodiacs. So the difference between the sidereal zodiac and the tropical zodiac is the sidereal zodiac is based on the location of the fixed stars or constellations in space, whereas the tropical zodiac is based on the cycles of the seasons. So while the tropical zodiac uses the names of the constellations for the zodiac signs, they are not based on the actual location of those constellations. And there's a lot of people, even some astrologers who are using the sidereal zodiac, who try to discredit the tropical zodiac, but this really just comes from a lack of understanding of the system that the tropical zodiac is based off of, and not really fully understanding how the tropical zodiac works. And this reasoning comes from people just thinking because the tropical zodiac is not based on the location of the constellations that it is not accurate, and this is just not true. So I'm going to explain how the tropical zodiac works. What a lot of people don't understand about the tropical zodiac, especially those who are new to astrology, is that the signs in the tropical zodiac have nothing to do with the actual constellations other than being named after them. The 12 signs in the tropical zodiac are used as a unit of measurement. So the 12 signs are corresponding to a 30-degree section of the ecliptic. The ecliptic is an imaginary line in the sky that marks the annual path of the sun. It is a projection of Earth's orbit on the celestial sphere. Tropical zodiac is human-centered because it is based off of our perspective. So what we can see from here on Earth. And the tropical zodiac was created by the Greeks over 2,000 years ago, and the start of the zodiac started from where the sun appeared to be at the start of their year at the beginning of the spring equinox. And then the zodiac was equally divided based off of that starting point. They based this system based on the cycles of the season. The start of their year was the start of the spring equinox. So at the start of their year, the spring equinox, they checked to see where the sun was traveling at that time, and it appeared to be traveling through the constellation of Aries. So the start of the tropical zodiac starts with Aries, the start of the spring equinox. And then from that point, the ecliptic was equally divided into 30-degree sections with constellations that followed that one, making the system based entirely on the cycles of the seasons and the energy that is felt during that time of year. You'll notice that during the equinoxes and the solstices, the signs of this season are represented by cardinal signs. This is where the modalities of each zodiac sign come from, because cardinal signs have to do with initiation and forward movement and leading us into a new phase of life. And this is what the equinoxes and the solstices are about. These mark the changing of the seasons. So Aries season, Aries is a cardinal sign because it is leading us into the spring season. And then Cancer is a cardinal sign because it is leading us into the summer season. And then Libra is leading us into fall, and Capricorn is leading us into winter. These are all cardinal signs based on the energy of forward movement and inviting in change. And then you'll notice that all of the fixed signs, so Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, they are in the middle of the seasons. So they are known for being more stubborn, resistant to change, and this is because based off of the season, the cycle of the season that they're in the middle of it. So they're not needing to change anything, not needing to move. And then the mutable signs, so Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, you'll notice that these signs are at a time when the seasons are about to change. So these are why these signs are known to be more adaptable and open to changes, because they're helping us in this transition phase to transition from one season to the next. So the Greeks were well aware of the precession of the equinoxes, but it just wasn't as important to them because this zodiac is based on the cycles of the seasons, and it has a very clear way that it operates, and it works. So these signs that are used in the tropical zodiac, even though they're not based on the fixed stars, they were not randomly chosen. There is a very clear system here. And this is why you'll find that every couple years there's an article that comes out from NASA claiming that there's a 13th zodiac sign and your zodiac sign has changed, but this is not true. And it just comes from a lack of understanding of how the tropical zodiac works and how it's not based on the fixed stars, the constellations. There's a very clear system here. So there's never going to be a 13th zodiac sign when using the tropical zodiac. There's always going to be 12, and your zodiac sign will never change. Now, on the other hand, with the sidereal zodiac, this zodiac is not based on the cycles of the season. So the sidereal zodiac does not start at the start of the spring equinox. The sidereal zodiac starts when the sun is aligned with a fixed star in the constellation of Aries. So with the tropical zodiac, it is based on the cycles of the seasons, and the sidereal zodiac is based on the location of the fixed stars. Now, it's been this long, ongoing conversation, debate, and sometimes feud over which zodiac is better, which one is more accurate, the sidereal or the tropical zodiac. Now, it's really not a question of which one is more accurate or which one is better. You can see that these are just two completely different systems. They are their own unique systems. So it's not a question of one being better than the other. They both work. So my advice is to just pick one and stick with it, or else you're just going to confuse yourself. So just pick one. And like I said, most Western astrologers use the tropical zodiac. Most Indian or Vedic astrologers use the sidereal zodiac, but you can use either one. It doesn't matter. So just pick one. I am a Western astrologer and I use the tropical zodiac. That's the one that I prefer, but it's really up to you. But hopefully this video helped to clear up some misconceptions and help you understand it a little better, because I know it can be confusing and there's a lot of misinformation out there. So comment down below which one you use and why, and if this video helped you. And I want to thank you for watching this video, for watching till the end, and I hope to see you in my next one.